Kala nyo ba ang kapangyarihan ay nasa inyo? Sino ba kayo?
Good day, everyone. I am Charlotte, our BC1, and today I will be sharing my viewpoint on some of the most pressing issues in our country, the Philippines. This issue includes ghost flood control projects, substandard infrastructures, and higher taxes among Filipino workers and consumers. First, let's talk about the issue of ghost flood control projects. Every year, we experience heavy rains and severe flooding, especially in low-lying areas. Flood control projects are supposed to protect our community from this disaster. However, there have been reports of ghost projects, meaning funds were released, but the project either not complete, poorly built, or worse, they never existed at all. Imagine billions of pesos from taxpayer money being allocated for flood prevention, but the people still suffer. When the storm comes, roads become river, houses get destroyed, families lose everything. It's painful to think that while others drown in flood water, some officials are swimming in corruption. Second, we have substandard infrastructures. This refers to poorly constructed buildings, roads, and bridges that do not meet safety and quality standards. Many Filipinos have seen news about newly built roads that crack after just a few months, or classroom buildings with weak foundation that become unsafe for students. Why does this happen? Sometimes it's due to corruption, where contractors use cheap materials to save money. Other times, it's because of poor supervision or a lack of skilled workers. Whatever the reason, the result is always the same. The people suffer. Substandard infrastructures not only waste public money, but they also put lives at risk. A weak bridge can collapse and cause accidents. A poorly built school can endanger children. This is unacceptable. Infrastructure should be a symbol of progress, not a reminder of poor governance. To solve this, there should be stricter monitoring and evaluation system. Governance agencies must check the qualities and every project before approving payment. Constructors who fail to meet standards should be banned from future projects. Moreover, engineers and inspectors must inform their duties with safety and professionalism. If we build with integrity, we build a secure and stronger nation. Lastly, let's talk about higher taxes among Filipino workers and consumers. Taxes are necessary for functioning governance. They fund public services such as education, healthcare, roads, and social programs. However, the problem is not the existence of taxes, but how they are used and how heavily they burden ordinary citizens. Many Filipino workers already struggle to make ends meet. They work long hours, pay their taxes, and yet they still find it difficult to afford basic necessities. Because of the rising cost of goods and on low-income earners and focus on ensuring that the healthy and large corporations pay fair share. Now, there are my recommendations and possible solutions. Strengthen anti-corruption law and enforcement officials involved in ghost projects or missions of public funds should face immediate consequences. Promote transparency and legal monitoring project updates, gadgets, and progress reports should be posted online for everything to see. Third, encourage citizens' participation. Local communities should be empowered to report irregularities and monitor public works in their areas. Fourth, secure quality control in infrastructure projects. Use third-party inspectors to verify the strength and safety of the public structures. 5. Inform the tax system, focus on fairness, reduce the borders and ordinary workers, and improves how funds are allocated to public services. This issue, ghost projects, poor infrastructures, and higher taxes, is not just political problem. There are reflections of a system that needs honesty, discipline, and transparency. As a young Filipino, I believe we can still change this. We can start by being informed, by speaking up, and by holding our leader accountable. Change begins when citizens refuse to accept corruption as normal. Let us remember that the Philippines is not poor. We are rich in resources, talent, and hope. That we need to is proper leadership and responsible citizens. Let all be part of the solution. Let us build a nation where projects are real, infrastructure are strong, and taxes truly serve the people. Thank you, and may we all continue to work together for a brighter and more honest Philippines. Once again,